Royal Crown of England, General Land Form 013-1764. Bureau of Lands Philippines. Original Certificate of Title, Certificado Original de Titulo. Number T-01-4. Office of the Escribania de Cabaldo, Hacienda of the Philippine Islands, Province of Manila. Entered pursuant to Decree of 01-4, Protocol by virtue of the Supreme Order of the Royal Crown of England, and in accordance with the Order of the Royal Audiencia de Manila, under date of 17th of January 1764, issued at the Province of Manila, Philippine Island, in a case number 571 of said court. Royal Government of England, Philippine Islands, Esos de Filipinas, Office of the Royal Audiencia. Case number 571 of the Royal Audiencia, having been duly said regularly heard in accordance with the province of the land laws as adopted and a Torrens system, it is hereby decreed that Prince Lacan Acunita Lanota Gian formerly to Gian family clan married to Princess Raulina Maria Elizabeth Oberbeck of Austria, Princess Maria Cristina in the Philippines, all known as Code of Quran. Technical description. A parcel of land known as Hacienda Filipina situated, and embracing the islands of Luzon, Island Ipaloan Peninsula, Islands of Visayas, Islands of Mindanao consisting of 7,169 islands and islets with a total territorial area of 1,049,212,962 square nautical miles. Seating on the western rim of Pacific Ocean, north of equator, and about 700 kilometers from the Asian mainland, it dispersed over a distance of 1,965 kilometers from north to south portion at 866 kilometers from east to west. Bounded on the east by the Pacific Ocean, on the west by the South China Sea, on the north by the Boshi Channel, and on the south by the Celebes Sea and the southern Borneo, consisting 169,972,500 hectares of plains, mountains, forest, and seas. More or less, it embraced four major islands. T-01-4 has been placed for adjustment under appropriate court proceeding in accordance with LRA number 496 of 1902 to find permissibility on the areas, and it has been recorded under Court of Land Registration case number 475, decree number 297 of October 3. 1904 per record book of number 1, embracing the entire archipelago up to Turtle Islands, Spratly, and islands of Sabah North Borneo, which ended appropriately in favor of the heir of Prince Lacan Acunita Lano, Prince Julian Macleod Lano, Princess Isabel III, Maria Cristina, who executed and proclaimed Tiburcio Villamor Marcus as the last successor heir by virtue of gift of love protected by Treaty of Perpetual Peace Treaty in accordance with Article 14 assignment perpetuated without let of hindrance as integral part of the vital, confidential bank instruments asset commodities. Now, therefore, by virtue of public land laws of the country dismissing the appeal of the government in his highest tribunal, a corresponding decree 297, October 3, 1904, embracing the whole archipelago has been granted, and be appended to the said heir, new landowner Tiburcio Villamor Marcus coded TVMLFM 666. Thereto, the Torrens of the Royal Kingdom of Switzerland, to establish social peace and order in every island, especially Hacienda Filipina, in accordance Article 14. The U.S. Congress, headed by U.S. President Harry S. Truman, signed a joint resolution number 93 of June 20, 1946, adopting the Treaty of Paris dated December 10, 1898. After the signing, the United States of America surrender all rights of possession, including lands and supervision, jurisdiction, control of sovereignty, and recognized the independence of the Philippines by President Emilio Aguinaldo. Date of document June 7, 1946. Date of inscription July 5, 1946. Signed, H. Case Lerper, Land Registration Officer. Adopted and exhibit under LRC/Civil Case number 3957P. Proclamation and adjudication of last will, and testament upon the execution of new successor heir Tiburcio Villamor Marcus, coded TVMLFM 666. Case number 137. Versus President of the Philippines Sergio Osmeña Sr. issued executive order creating the National Urban Planning Commission for urban development throughout the Philippines, which may adversely damage the estate owned by the Code of Coron Flat T-01-4. In compliance to the Treaty of Paris issued on December 10, 1898, respecting private properties of the family clan. His Excellency President Sergio Osmeña Sr. issued a directive that the government sustained by the estate, the sum of 21,500,000 pesos, has been released by the National Treasury throughout the order of President Osmeña, in the amount damages suffered by several lots in Diliman, Quezon City and Marikina, and particularly the uprooted fruit-bearing mango trees in Antipolo and Cavite due to the negligence of the public works and highways and the implementation of infrastructure work. Date of document February 7, 1947. Date of inscription March 14, 1947. Signed, Teodoro Gonzalez, Register of Deeds, Province of Rizal and Pasig. The National Treasury of the Philippines under Carlos P. Garcia administration submitted a promissory note of the national government to undertake of the payment of 700 million pesos in favor to the owner of T-01-4 located in Barara Reservoir, La Mesa Dam, and 300 hectares utilized by the local and national government into road highways. Date of document May 10, 1956. Date of inscription May 11, 1956. Signed, O.C.T. Santos, Register of Deeds, Province of Rizal and Pasig. I hereby certify that this is a correct plan surveyed by Spanish Jesuits since 1892, and the 10 group of surveyors, miners and geologists from 1892 to 1963. The International Surveyor resurveyed using the Magnetometer, Airborne, Gravano and Exploration Group exhibited during First National Symposium on Mineral Resources and 11th Mine Safety Conference CR 1964. I certify further that the President of the Republic of the Philippines Ferdinand E. Marcos awarded to the landowner TVMLFM 666 under Appendix A Consolidated Mines Administration with implementing regulation under the special laws, Proclamation 1081 supported by several decree with court order dated 21st of March 1974. Duly signed. Honorable Enrique Agama, Executive Judge, Court of Pasay. Signed, Roberto V. Reyes, Assistant Executive Secretary of the President. Signed, Ferdinand Nedrelin Marcos, President, Republic of the Philippines. Signed, Antonio M. Noblehas, Commissioner, Land Registration Commission. Signed, by Her Majesty Queen of England, Archive of England.